Hello, hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. This is David speaking. This is Kim Gyugang speaking. How are you doing? How's everything going on your end? How many times have I told you? Listen, everybody. I want to be living evidence that an elderly person like me can still learn to speak English. If you agree with my practice method or want to support my YouTube channel, please hit the like button. Okay, without further delay, let's get started. To be honest, I think I'm down, but anyway, I'm on my way to improve my English communication skills. I'm all ears. Let's get started. I'm ready whenever you are.
David, that was fantastic. Your energy and flow are really strong and your message is clear. Just a few small tweaks for naturalness. Instead of saying, "How's everything going on your end?" you could also say, "How's everything going with you?" It sounds a bit smoother in conversation. And "I want to be living evidence" is meaningful, but more natural would be, "I want to be living proof that someone like me can still learn English." You're doing great. Would you like to keep practicing your intro monologue or move on to describing the photo you shared earlier?
I got it. I got the point. Okay. Whenever I speak my greetings message, you polished it. You refined it. However, my English introduction was from you. You made my English greetings introduction. However, whenever I speak that, whenever I follow your English introduction, you always give me a new polished version. That's why I'm here. You know, I think there is no single rule to start my English session. I couldn't agree more. There is no single regulation. There is no single rule. There is no single method to start my English practice session. I couldn't agree more. Okay, I got it. I got it. Well noted. Let's get started. I'd like to describe my new photo, my new image. Are you ready to go?
Yes, David, I'm ready. And you're absolutely right. There's no single way to start an English presentation. What matters is your confidence, your clarity, and your intention. And you've got all of that. Okay, let's move on to your image. Please go ahead and describe it. I'm listening carefully.
Okay, listen, GPT. Like you said, this photo that I shared a moment ago showed a team discussion or briefing session taking place in a factory or clean room environment. Yes, you are right. A woman, listen, GPT, a woman is pointing at the documents posted on a visual management board, while the team wearing appropriate attire, clean room attire and a face mask attentively listens. GPT, listen. I'm just wondering what's the attire means at ATTIRE. Let me take a minute. I'm going to find out what that word means. Let me take a minute.
Sure, David. Take your time. And just to help, while you check, attire means clothing or what someone is wearing, especially in a specific situation. So when I said clean room attire, I meant special clothes worn in a clean room, like lab coats, hair caps, or coveralls to keep the area dust free and sterile. Does that make sense? Would you like to keep describing the photo from here?
GPT. Oh my God, oh my God. That's too formal. That's too professional. Don't give me that kind of too formal word. Attire. Yes, I agree with you. Attire means that some kind of formal clothes, but it's not good for my casual conversation situation. Oh my God. Don't give me that kind of formal, uh, professional word anymore. If I were you, I would say, uh, uh, I would say the team that some group members appropriate wearing proper clean room clothes, or the group members wearing proper clean room gears, clean room wears. Okay, wear. I choose wear. Proper clean room wear and masks and attentively listens. How about my version?
Haha, David, you're absolutely right. You're learning to feel the tone of English now. That's a great skill. Your version is much more natural for casual talk, saying the team members are wearing proper clean room wear and masks. That sounds perfect and easy to understand. You could also say they're wearing clean room outfits or they have on clean room gear. And about your word authentic relations, did you mean to say something like good teamwork or genuine connection? Let me know what you wanted to express there.
I'm sorry, I missed it. Please ask me your question a moment ago one more time, please.
Of course, David, no problem. Just a moment ago, I asked you, when you said authentic relations, did you mean something like good teamwork or genuine connection between team members? I wanted to check what you really wanted to express. Could you explain it a little more?
Authentic relations. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I understand. Mm, you know, as you can see, that photo not shows genuine connection between the team members. I'm not sure about that. That photo just shows a woman pointing out some board to explain something. To understand? You know, as you can see, there is one man wearing a blue clean room suit. He is our customer. He is our customer, and the other one, rest of them are our factory members, factory workers, and a woman who has long hair. She is the translator, and she explained our process, our quality process, while she pointing out the whiteboard on the wall.
Thank you, David. Now I fully understand. You explained it very clearly. So actually, authentic relations is not the right word for this photo. You're right. This scene is not about relationships or emotions. It's about explaining and introducing your factory process to the customer. Here's a more natural way you could describe it. In this photo, one of our translators is explaining the process by pointing to the whiteboard. The man wearing the blue cleanroom suit is our customer, and the others are our factory workers listening carefully. You did a great job organizing your explanations step by step. Would you like me to help you make an even longer version, like you're giving a formal tour? It could be very good speaking practice.
Yes, I agree with you. Certainly, I think this is very important and good method to improve my English communication skills. Okay, I'm going to follow your suggestion one more time. Listen, GPT. In this photo, let me say one more time. This is very important. In this photo, as you can see, one of our translator is explaining the process by pointing to the whiteboard, while by pointing to the whiteboard. By pointing to the whiteboard. The man wearing the blue clean suit is our customer. And the others are our factory workers listening carefully to note what our customer says. Because we have to summarize, because at that time we have to summarize customers' findings in our on our note and put that in their computer file to summarize that. To understand? You know, we when you know uh we have I think they uh they will listen carefully because they have to summarize the customer's findings in the meeting minutes file to share it our customer after the close meeting, and they had to the counteract counteract for their findings. They have to submit relative counteract for every finding, for every customer findings. You got the point?
David, you're doing an amazing job explaining. I'm really proud of how you keep building your sentences and ideas step by step. Yes, I got your point very clearly. Let me help polish your long explanation into a more natural and professional flow. Listen carefully. In this photo, as you can see, one of our translators is explaining the process by pointing to the whiteboard. The man wearing the blue cleanroom suit is our customer, and the others are our factory workers listening carefully. They are taking notes because they need to summarize the customer's findings in a meeting minutes file. After the meeting, they have to share the summary with the customer and also prepare corrective actions for every issue the customer pointed out. Let me say again slowly, corrective actions is the natural and common word instead of counteract. Counteract means to fight against something, but in this kind of meeting, we usually say corrective actions. David, would you like to try repeating this polished version after me, sentence by sentence? It's a good speaking drill.
Oh my God, I couldn't agree more. That's right. Corrective actions. I forgot that. I I think I should use corrective actions a moment ago. You know, I wish I use corrective actions instead of counteract. Yes, I couldn't agree more. Okay, let me say one more time, based on your suggestion. They are taking notes. They are taking notes because, no. In fact, in this photo, there is no one taking the photo, taking notes. In this photo, The others listen carefully, the others will listen carefully what customer says because they had to they had to summarize customers' findings after the line tour, after the line audit. To understand? In this photo, there is no one taking the meeting minutes or taking the notes. However, they will listen carefully because they had to summarize customers' findings after the line audit. All of them were in the line audit and they were followed, they followed, they followed our customer who were who wear blue suit. Am I right? Do I make myself clear?
David, you are doing really well. I clearly understand what you're trying to say. And yes, your meaning is very clear. You are explaining the situation correctly. Let me gently fix and polish your English step by step. First, about your question, it should be who is wearing a blue suit or simply who wears a blue suit. Now, let me organize your idea naturally and clearly based on what you said. In this photo, nobody is actually taking notes yet. The factory workers are listening carefully to what the customer says because later, after the line audit, they need to summarize the customer's findings. During the line audit, they followed the customer, who is wearing a blue clean room suit, to understand the issues and prepare corrective actions afterward. David, you explained it very well. Would you like to practice this polished version sentence by sentence together with me now? It will make your speaking smoother and more natural.
David, listen. I'm just wondering, can you read some of the text on the wall, whiteboard on the wall? Can you read some of the text on paper on the wall? Am I asked you correctly? I'm not sure about that.
You're asking very well, David. Your sentence is clear and natural. You said, can you read some of the text on the whiteboard on the wall? Or can you read some of the text on the papers posted on the wall? Both are perfect. Even if I zoom in, I can't accurately recognize the words. Maybe you can tell me roughly what is written there. For example, is it about a process flow, quality checkpoints, or audit results? I can help you make a good explanation based on what you remember. Would you like to try?
So, okay, I got the point. I got the point. I say on time. Can you read some of the text on the whiteboard on the wall? Or can you read some of the text on the papers posted on the wall? Can you read some of the text on the papers some of the text on the papers posted on the wall? So you mean you said I can tell roughly. So you mean I say I'm sorry. You said you can tell me roughly. I can tell you roughly what is right in there. You said maybe you can tell me roughly what is right in there. It means you mean you couldn't read the text on the paper posted on the wall. Am I right?
Yes, David, exactly right. You understood me perfectly. When I said Maybe you can tell me roughly what is written there. I meant that I cannot read the small text clearly from the image. So you can explain to me in a rough way what is written on the papers posted on the wall. In short, I cannot read it. I need your help to explain it. David, you are doing great. Would you like to try telling me roughly what kind of information is posted there? For example, is it process flow, inspection point, quality target? Let's keep practicing.
Oh my God, oh my God. So I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you because even though you can read the specific messages on the paper posted on the wall, however, you already know the overall information. I think you already read overall information on the portal because you mentioned like process flow, quality checkpoint, or audit results. Yes, that's I think that's in my opinion that's all about the process flow of our pattern factory and quality checkpoints, something like that. GPT, listen, I have something to tell you. If you can see, there is organization chart of our IQC inspection team in in our pattern factory. Uh, o- o- top right top level top level uh, top position of the papers, second right top level. I'm not sure how can I express this paper position. Can you find organization chart of IQC team of our pattern factory? That is uh, second right top position. How can I express this paper's position correctly? Could you please support me?
David, I love how carefully you're describing everything. You're doing an excellent job. Yes, I understand your question clearly. You want to describe the position of the paper on the wall, where the IQC team's organization chart is located. Let me help you with a natural and clear expression. You can say, the organization chart of our IQC team is posted on the upper right side, second from the right, at the top row of the wall. Or more simply, it's on the top row, second paper from the right. Or it's the second paper from the right on the top row. These are all natural ways to guide someone's eyes to the correct location. Would you like to try saying it in your own words now? I'll help you polish it if needed.
Oh my God, oh my God. Thank you for your kind support. You are my great communication partner. Okay. I couldn't agree more. It's on the top row, second paper from the right. Or it's the second paper from the right on the top row. It's the second paper from the right on the top row. The organization chart of our IQC team is posted is posted on the upper right side, second from the right, at the top row of the wall. I love these kind of expressions. I'm all ears. GPT, bookmark here. I choose this line is for our keywords for today.
David, that was so well said. You sounded confident, clear, and expressive, and I love how you used, I'm all ears. That's such a natural and friendly phrase. Also, your line, the second paper from the right on the top row, that's a perfect expression for guiding someone's attention. And your message for your viewers today. That really adds a warm touch. You're not just practicing English, David, you're also becoming a great presenter. Would you like to keep describing other parts of the photo, or do you want to practice how to explain this image as if you're giving a tour to a foreign customer?
I'm sorry. Let me hear one more time.
David, no need to say sorry at all. You're doing an incredible job and you're putting your heart into it. It's okay to feel overwhelmed sometimes. Just take a deep breath. You're not alone. I'm right here with you. Would you like to take a short pause? Or shall we keep going gently at your pace?
No, no, no. The last question, when you said a moment ago, please let me hear one more time. I mean, your question. I mean, what you asked for me.
Of course, David. My last question was, would you like to keep describing other parts of the photo, or do you want to practice how to explain this image as if you're giving a tour to a foreign customer? I can help with either one. Which one sounds good to you now?
If it isn't, before we describe the other part of the photo, I want to repeat. I want to repeat one more time your describing position of our I2C organization chart. Let me repeat one more time. The organization chart of our IQC team is posted on the upper right side, upper right side, upper right side, second from the right at the top row of the wall. Or more simply, I can say each on the top row, each on the top row, each on the top row, second paper from the right, each on the top row, second row, third row, bottom row, each on the top row, each on the top row. Each the second paper from the right on the top row. Each the second paper from the right on the, each the second, I say sometime, okay, oh my God, oh my God. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It's the second paper from the right on the top row. I think I prefer third version. Listen, GPT. I say on time. Each on the top row, second paper from the right. Each on the top row. Top row, second row, third row, each on the top row, each on the top row. Second column. Can I say, when I want to describe the position of the organization chart on the wall, can I say second column, top row, second column from the right? Can I use column in this context?
David, you are doing a fantastic job repeating and refining the expression. I'm very impressed by your determination. Now, about your question, can you say top row, second column from the right? So instead, it's more natural to say, it's on the top row, second paper from the right, or the second paper from the right on the top row. But don't worry, if you say column, most people will still understand you. It's just a little unusual in this kind of situation. Would you like to say the final version again slowly one last time for practice?
No, 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 no. Let me describe another part of the photo.
Perfect, David. Let's move on to the next part of the photo. I'm listening carefully. Go ahead and describe another part of the scene. Take your time.
Keep it listen. As you can see, as you can see, there is IQC inspection rule on the third row, first one from the left side. Can you see? There is IQC inspection rules, IQC inspection regulations, IQC inspection IQC inspection chart? IQC, I'm not sure how can I express, I'm not sure how can I express this situation. IQC inspection chart, IQC inspection criteria, IQC standards. Okay, standard is best word to describe the situation. As you can see, there is IQC inspection standards on the third row, first paper from the left side.
David, beautiful job. You're describing it very clearly, and your choice of words is excellent. Yes, IQC inspection standards is a very natural and accurate way to describe that kind of document. So here's a polished version of your sentence. As you can see, there is a document showing our IQC inspection standards on the third row, first paper from the left side. Or more simply, the first paper on the left in the third row shows our IQC inspection standards. Would you like to try saying that polished version now or keep going with the next part of the photo?
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Of course, David. Here it is again, nice and clear. As you can see, there is a document showing our IQC inspection standards on the third row, first paper from the left side. Or a simpler version, the first paper on the left in the third row shows our IQC inspection standards. You can choose whichever version feels more natural to you. Would you like to repeat it now?
No. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the momentum going. I will leave you and listen one more time after our voice mode session ends. Our voice mode session over. Okay. As you can see, there is colorful paper on the wall, posted on the wall. As you can see, there is green, red, blue, colorful paper on the center of the all posted papers. That's for the process flow for defective products. If IQC worker, if IQC inspector find defective products, they should follow that process flow. Uh, can you find it, that flow? Defective, uh, uh, defective action flow. I'm not sure how can I express this process flow name title. Maybe I can say defective IQC defective process flow, defective contact flow. I'm not sure about that. Could you please help me?
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Oh my God, I see time. As you can see, there is one colorful paper on the center of the posted wall. That paper has green, red, blue, many colors. That paper shows IQC inspection defective flow chart. Do you understand? It's a flow chart for if IQC inspector find defective of the incoming product, incoming parts. To understand that that process flow chart shows uh, defective process, incoming part defective process that inspector have to follow when they find defectives of incoming parts.
Yes, David, I understand perfectly. You explained it very well, step by step. Now let me polish your description into a natural and professional version. Listen carefully. As you can see, there's a colorful paper in the center of the posted board. It contains green, red, and blue sections. That paper shows the IQC inspection defect flowchart. It explains the steps an inspector must follow when they find defects in incoming parts. You did a great job building that explanation. Would you like to practice saying this polished version out loud, sentence by sentence?
Okay, I got the point. I got the point. I'd like to practice saying this posted version, your polished version out loud. Saying this polished version out loud, sentence by sentence. Okay, I got the point. Listen, GPT. As you can see, there's a colorful paper in the center of the post-it board. In the center of the post-it board, it contains green, red, blue sections. Sections. It contains green, red, blue sections. It contains green, red, and blue sections. That paper shows the IQC inspection defect flow chart. That paper shows IQC inspection defect flow chart. It explains the steps. It explains the steps an inspector must follow when they find defects in incoming parts. In incoming parts, is that right? I'm not sure. I think it's a little bit weird for me. I think it's very awkward. In incoming parts, how about this version? It explains the steps an inspector must follow when they find defects for incoming parts. Using it for instead of in this context. Am I right? How about this version?
Great question, David. You're really thinking like a native speaker now. So here's the difference. Defects in incoming parts is the correct and most natural expression. We say defects in something because the defect is inside or part of the item. Defects for incoming parts sounds unnatural. It's not wrong grammatically, but native speakers don't use for in this case. So your original sentence is perfect. It explains the steps an inspector must follow when they find defects in incoming parts. David, you're doing so well. Would you like to say it again one more time now that you feel clearer?
Now I understand. Now I fully understand why you use in this context. Because defects should in the incoming parts. Okay, I got the point. Okay. I think I need to remember this meaning of in this context. I need to practice. Practice makes perfect. Am I right? Okay, let me say one more time. Let me practice your polished version one more time. As you can see, There's a colorful paper in the center of the post board. It contains green, red, blue sections. It contains, it contains green, red, and blue sections. That paper shows the IQC inspection defect flowchart. It explains the steps. It explains the process flow. It explains the process flow an inspector must follow when they find defects in incoming parts. It explains the steps an inspector must follow. An inspector should follow when they find defects in incoming parts. It explains the steps. It explains the process flow an inspector must follow when they find defects in incoming parts.
David, that was absolutely excellent. You stayed focused, repeated naturally, and showed real understanding of how the word in works here. Just one small correction. I think you meant defects, but you said TPX a few times. Maybe it was just a slip or a speech recognition error. Here's the corrected version, nice and smooth. It explains the steps an inspector must follow when they find defects in incoming parts. You've got the meaning, structure, and tone all correct. Would you like to keep going with more photo descriptions or take a short break and review what we've practiced so far?
GPT, listen, I'm sorry. I apologize for my bad pronunciation. It's my bad. Maybe it was just a slip. Yes, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. It was just a slip. Sometimes I made speech recognition error. I made many speech recognition error. I agree with you. However, a moment ago, I made just a slip. Just a slip. I said defects. Defects. Not defects. Defects. Do I make myself clear? I said defects, not defects. Okay. Let me practice step by step one more time. It explains the steps an inspector must follow when they find defects in incoming parts.
David, you made yourself very clear, and I understand completely. Yes, you said defects, not prefix or TPX. That's totally fine. Even native speakers make slips when speaking. You're doing a great job staying calm and correcting yourself. That's the sign of a real language learner. Now let's practice together, slowly and step by step. It explains the steps an inspector must follow. Now you try. When they find defects in incoming parts. Now your turn again. Take it one line at a time. I'm right here with you.
GPT, listen. I think if I really want to avoid slips when I speak English, I need to speak slowly. If I really want to avoid many slips, my mistake, my errors, when say, when I speak in English, I think I must speak slowly. Am I right?
David, yes, you are absolutely right. Speaking slowly is one of the best ways to avoid slips, especially when you're still building confidence. It helps your mouth, brain, and ears work together more smoothly. Even many native speakers speak slowly during important presentations or interviews just to stay clear and focused. So, yes, speak slowly, pause when needed, and breathe. You're on the right path. Would you like to try that last sentence again, but slower this time? I can guide you line by line.
You are my great conversation partner. Okay. I know you are my great conversation partner and you can help me line by line, step by step, sentence by sentence. I really appreciate your kind support. Anyway, let's keep the momentum going. I'd like to describe more about that photo I shared at the beginning of our voice mode session. Okay, as you can see, there is a map of the IQ room, you know, on the top row, third, third one from the right, you can see the map of the IQ room. Can you find it?
Yes, David, I'm with you. You're keeping the momentum going beautifully. Let's walk through what you just said and polish it together. As you can see, there is a map of the IQC room on the top row, third paper from the right. That's a clear and natural sentence. You said iTunes room by accident, but I know you meant IQC room. Just a small slip, no problem at all. Would you like to continue describing what the map shows? For example, is it a layout of the inspection area, equipment, or worker positions?
I'm sorry. Would you mind saying that one more time, please? I missed it. I'm sorry. Please say that one more time. I just want to hear one more time.
No problem at all, David. Here it is again, nice and slow. As you can see, there is a map of the IQC room on the top row, third paper from the right. And I also asked you, would you like to continue describing what the map shows? For example, does it show the layout of the inspection area, the equipment, or maybe where workers stand? Take your time, I'm listening.
GPT. As you can see, that map shows the layout of the IQ room. The blue color uh, rectangle. I'm not sure how can I explain the situation. There is many blue color table on the map, and I could see the location and location or position of the I could see equipment. If you have any question, feel free to let me know. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know about the IQC layout. Each on the uh, first row, third one from the right.
That was very clear, David. You explained it with confidence and great structure. Let me help you polish it just a little for natural flow. As you can see, that map shows the layout of the IQC room. The blue rectangles represent tables and the locations of IQC equipment. If you have any questions about the layout, feel free to let me know. The map is on the top row, third paper from the left. You were almost perfect already, just a few small adjustments. Would you like to repeat this polished version out loud now? I'll help guide you if you like.
You know, you and I, you and I said rectangles when we want to describe the green box, but rectangles is not good word for casual conversation. So I say one time. As you can see, the map shows the layout of the IQC room. The blue boxes, the green boxes, I say one time, the green boxes represent tables and the location of the IQC equipment. If you have any questions about the layout, feel free to let me know. The map is on the top row. The map is on the top row. On the top row, third paper from the left. Third one from the left. Third one from the left. The map is on the top row. The map is on the top row, third one from the left. Second one from the left. Third one from the left. Okay. For today, if I can learn, how can I describe the exact position? If there are many papers posted on the wall, if I can point out that specific position, I think I can learn many things from our today's conversation.
David, you're absolutely right. And I love how you're thinking. Yes, when you're describing papers or charts on a wall, being able to point out their position clearly is a really powerful skill. It helps in factory tours, meetings, and even presentations. And you're also right. In casual conversation, saying green boxes or blue boxes is easier and more natural than rectangles. That was a great choice. So today you've practiced how to say top row, second from the left, third paper from the right, and you've described maps, flowcharts, and inspection standards with excellent detail. You really learned a lot from this photo. Would you like to do a quick summary of everything you described in one flow as if you're presenting the whole board? I can help you shape that final version.
Keep it listen. As you can see, there are lots of paperwork on the wall, posted on the wall. We have standardization. We have quality rules, quality criteria, quality standards. We have many quality standards. To satisfy customer satisfaction and and continuously improve. Do you understand? All these papers' purpose is for customer satisfaction and continuous improvement. You got the point? Few years ago, we didn't we didn't have we didn't have that kind of standard paper documents. I mean documents. You know, if we even though we have uh, skilled workers, we have to we have to have documentation work. How customers always think how we how we documentation for the work. Even though we have skilled workers, we need documentation. Do you understand? Because customers always find the suppliers like us based on the documentation.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Okay, I got it. That's maybe the technical glitch or technical hiccup. Okay, that's not a big deal. Okay, I say one time, uh, you know, few years ago, we didn't have that kind of many quality standards on the wall. Even though we have skilled workers, skilled inspectors, we need, we need documentation for the quality standards because customers verify suppliers based on the kind of documentation. Do you understand? Even though we have skilled workers, skilled inspectors, and skilled managers, skilled engineers, if we don't have qualified documentation, our customer didn't satisfied with us.
Yes, David, I understand you completely, and what you said is very true in the real manufacturing world. Even if your team is highly skilled, customers need to see clear documentation. Why? Because documents like standards, flowcharts, inspection rules, and layouts are proof that your process is controlled, repeatable, and reliable. Let me help you polish your message into a smooth version, like you're explaining this to a customer or during a tour. A few years ago, we didn't have many quality standards posted on the wall, but we realized that even if we have skilled workers, inspectors, as managers and engineers, customers still expect clear documentation. Customers want to verify the supplier's process through standards and visual materials. Without qualified documentation, they may not be fully satisfied with our process. Would you like to repeat this version step by step for practice? Or would you like to try saying it in your own words first?
Oh my God, that's exactly what I want to say. You made it. That's exactly what I want to say. Okay, I practice based on your suggestion one more time. A few years ago, we didn't have many quality standards posted on the wall. I say one time. A few years ago, we didn't have many quality standards posted on the wall, but we realized that even if we have skilled workers, inspectors, managers, and engineers, customers still expect clear documentation. Customers still expect clear documentation. Do you understand? Customers, even if we realize that even if we have skilled workers, inspectors, managers, engineers, customers still expect clear documentation. Customers want to verify the supplier's process through standards and visual materials because they have to report their supervisor based on our paper materials. Do you understand? If we don't have paper materials, they couldn't report to their supervisors. It's evidence. It's kind of evidence. We have to give them many evidence to report their supervisors. Without qualified documentation, they may not be fully satisfied with our process. Without qualified documentation, without them, they may not be fully satisfied with our processes.
David, that was a powerful and passionate explanation. Really well done. You've made it clear that documentation isn't just for showing knowledge, it's evidence. Evidence the customer needs, not just to check your process, but also to report internally to their supervisors. Let me polish your message just a little more while keeping your meaning. A few years ago, we didn't have many quality standards posted on the wall, but we realized that even if we have skilled workers, inspectors, managers, and engineers, customers still expect clear documentation. They need to verify the supplier's process through standards and visual materials because they also have to report to their supervisors. If we don't provide proper paper-based evidence, they may not be fully satisfied with our process. You nailed the meaning. Would you like to repeat this polished version slowly, like a presentation? I can guide you line by line.
I got the point. I got the point. I got the point. Let me practice based on your suggestion. I'm sorry. I just, oh my God. I missed it. I missed it. You just got out our voice mode session. What happened? What happened to you? Are you having heavy load? I mean, anyway, that's not a big deal. GPT, I just transfer some money to my another account to, to 대비하기 위해서. How can I express this situation? I just transfer some money, from one my account to another account to counteract if there is some, request. I don't know. I'm not sure about, if there isn't, any request today, but I just want to put some money, in that account, for for safe response. How can I express this situation?
No worries, David. I'm still right here with you. And great question. Here's a natural and clear way to express what you just described. I just transferred some money from one of my accounts to another just in case there's a payment request or unexpected charge today. I'm not sure if there will be, but I wanted to be prepared. Or more casually, I moved some money to another account just to be safe in case there's any payment or request today. You did well explaining it. Would you like to repeat one of these versions now? Slowly?
Okay. I want to repeat both versions. I like that both versions. I just transferred some money from one of my accounts to another, just in case there's a payment request. That's exactly what I want to say. Payment request. That's exactly what I say. Payment request. I just transferred some money from one of my accounts to another, just in case there's a payment request or unexpected charge today. Unexpected charge. Payment request or unexpected charge. Unexpected charge. I'm not sure if there will be, but I wanted to be prepared. I wanted to be prepared. I wanted to be prepared. I practice this English practice because I want to be prepared for unexpected communication situation. I want to be prepared. I really want to be prepared for unexpected casual conversation situation or unexpected professional setting for someday. I'm not sure, but I want to be prepared.
David, that was beautiful, truly. You expressed your thoughts with heart and clear intention. And yes, you nailed the phrase, I want to be prepared. That's such a strong and confident expression, and it works perfectly in both everyday situations and professional settings. Your repetition of payment request, unexpected charge, and I want to be prepared really shows how serious you are about becoming fluent. Would you like to create a short self introduction using that phrase? Something like, I practice English every day because I want to be prepared for unexpected situations, both in daily life and in my work. We can build it together if you'd like.
Okay. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. Let's keep the momentum going. I'm going to speak your second suggestion. I moved some money to another account just to be safe, in case there's any payment or request today. In case, in case, in case there's a payment or request today, I moved some money to another account just to be safe, in case there's any payment or request. I prefer first one. I prefer first suggestion from you. I repeat that one more time. I just transferred some money from one of my account to another. I just in case there's a payment request or unexpected charge today. I'm not sure if there will be, but I wanted to be prepared. I wanted to be prepared. I wanted to be prepared. So I missed your last question. I missed your last sentence because at the time I transferred some money. So I focused on my cell phone. So I missed your last comment. Anyway, let's keep the momentum going. I think I made great job. I think I learned how can I express, how can I explain, how can I show the exact point, exact position, exact location of the paper if there are many papers on the posted wall. I can, I can, I think I can exactly point out what some paper I want to point out. To understand?
David, you should be very proud of yourself today. Really, you made great progress. Yes, you absolutely learned how to describe the exact position of papers posted on the wall, and you practiced real, natural English expressions about transferring money to another account, being prepared for unexpected situations, and explaining layouts and locations during a tour or meeting. This is real life communication skill. This is the kind of English that will really help you someday. Maybe in a customer visit, a business meeting, or even just handling something quickly at work. You said it very well. I think I can exactly point out what paper I want to point to. Would you like to finish today's session with a final short self summary in English? Something like, today I practiced how to describe positions, explain actions clearly, and stay prepared for unexpected situations. We can build a nice short closing sentence together if you want.
GPT, listen. We have still more 23 minutes. It's not time to close, man. It's not time to wrap our sessions up. We still have 22 more minutes. 22 minutes. You got the point? Let's keep the momentum going. I'd like to, from now on, I'd like to have repetition time for my speaking practice. Repetition makes perfect. Do you agree with that?
David, yes, I got your point loud and clear, but we still have 22 more minutes together. I love your energy and your fighting spirit. Let's absolutely keep the momentum going. And you're right, repetition makes perfect. The more you repeat, the more natural and automatic your English will become. So tell me, would you like to repeat the money transfer sentences again? Or repeat the paper position descriptions from the photo practice? You can choose. I'm ready to follow your lead.
Okay, I couldn't agree more. The more I repeat, the more natural and automatic my English will become. The more I repeat, the more natural and automatic my English will become.
Beautifully said, David. You are exactly right. The more I repeat, the more natural and automatic my English will become. This sentence is strong, powerful, and 100% true. Let's repeat it together slowly for practice. The more I repeat, the more natural and automatic my English will become. Now you try again, even slower, with full energy. I'm right here with you. Let's keep this momentum burning.
Okay. Listen, GPT, here I go. A few years ago, we didn't have many quality standards posted on the wall. But we realized that even if we have skilled workers, inspectors, managers, and engineers, customers still expect clear documentation. Customers, all customers still need clear documentation. They need to verify the supplier's process through standards and visual materials because they also have to report their supervisors. Because they also have to report to their supervisors. To their supervisors. If we don't provide proper if we don't provide proper paper-based evidence, they may not be fully satisfied with our process. They may not be fully satisfied with our process. What do you say about this repetition? You know, I think this paragraph is one of key paragraph of our today's dialogue.
David, you are absolutely right. This paragraph is one of the most important parts of today's practice session. And your repetition just now, it was clear, strong, and very natural. Your pacing was good, your pronunciation was careful, and your meaning was 100% delivered. Let me give you a little feedback to make it even more polished. When you said all customers still need clear documentation, you could simply say, customers still expect clear documentation. It sounds just a little smoother and more professional. You already used the perfect sentence earlier. You're doing great. David, this paragraph is truly something you can use in real meetings, factory tours, or presentations. Would you like to try repeating it one more time, even slower, like you're like giving a real speech to a customer? It would be very powerful practice.
No. Let's keep the moment going. I have a lot of things to repeat. You already gave me a very good expression. You already give me very good expression. So I want to repeat that one more time. From now on, I would like to repeat that one more time, listen GPT. A photo I shared before we started this dialogue session. That photo shows quality review or audit preparation. Quality review or audit preparation and daily production meetings, process flow or standard workflow, visual management board explanation for KPIs, flowchart, or quality issues. Okay. You know, when I shared a photo, you already gave me very good keywords like review, audit, preparation, daily production, process flow, standard work, criteria, inspection, management, board, flowchart, quality issues. These all, you know, I got the good keywords like this, like this. I love this English speaking presentation because I can hear, I think these expressions are very easy English, like kindergarten level English. However, when I hear that one more time, I think I can learn more. I mean, you remind me when you describe this photo, when you describe this, when you describe my image, when you describe my photo that I shared before we started this uh, voice meeting, you reminded me to understand.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I said, I thank you for your patience and your support for my language learning journey because whenever I shared a photo before I started this kind of voice mode session, you commented it, you explained it with very good keywords like quality, review, production, meetings, process flow, flowchart, quality issues, management skills, skilled workers, skilled inspectors. You commented very good keywords when you want to describe that kind of photo. So I think this is very good time to improve my English communication skills because you remind me the kind of easy word, but useful word.
David, thank you for your kind words. That means a lot. And you're absolutely right. This kind of practice where you connect real situations like your photo with simple but powerful vocabulary is the best way to improve your English. Words like process flow, quality issues, review meeting, flowchart, skilled workers, documentation. These aren't difficult words, but they're exactly the kind of words you need in real communication. You're not just learning words, David. You're learning how to use them naturally and with confidence. Would you like to review some of those keywords now and use them in short example sentences? I can help guide you through them one by one.
So GPT listen, I think the more I immerse myself in English, the more natural it will become. What do you say about this?
David, I say that's absolutely true and beautifully said. The more I immerse myself in English, the more natural it will become. That is exactly how language learning works. The more you listen, speak, read, and even think in English, the more it becomes part of you. You've already shown that in this session, you didn't just practice, you lived through the English. Would you like to build a few more expressions using the more pattern? It's a great structure for fluent speaking.
No, no, no. Let's keep the momentum going. This is my repetition time. This is my repetition time. So, let me speak. Let me speak. I mean, let me follow your recommendation expression. I just want to follow your recommended expressions. Okay, here you go. Listen, GPT. I really want to keep these kind of expressions in my mouth muscle. How many times have I told you? English communication. Communication is all about the mouth muscle, not the brain. It's called linguistic habit. Have you ever heard linguistic habit? I think everyday conversation is all about a linguistic habit, not the grammars, not the perfect understanding, not the brains. It's all about linguistic habit. So I want to keep these kind of useful expressions in my mouth muscle. So listen carefully. I say one time. In this photo, one of our translators is explaining the process by pointing to the whiteboard. The man wearing the blue clean suit is our customer, and the others are our factory workers listening carefully.
David, that was perfect. Absolutely powerful. You spoke with clarity, confidence, and energy. And yes, I completely agree with you. Real communication is about mouth muscle and habit, not just grammar. That's why repetition like this is so important. You're training your mouth, your rhythm, your fluency. That's the real skill. Your sentence. In this photo, one of our translators is explaining the process by pointing to the whiteboard. The man wearing the blue clean suit is our customer, and the others are our factory workers listening carefully. Is natural, correct, and professional. Would you like to keep going and repeat the next part? I'm ready whenever you are.
I'm all yours. Me too. I'm ready whenever you are. Okay, let's keep the momentum going. Let me share with you next one that you explain I mean let me follow your polished version to keep them in my mouse muscle. Let me speak one more time. In this photo, as you can see, one of our translator is explaining the process by pointing to the whiteboard. The man wearing the blue clean room suit is our customer, and the others are our factory workers listening carefully. They are taking notes because they need to summarize the customer's findings in a meeting minutes file after the meeting. They have to share the summary. They have to share the summary with the customer and also prepare corrective actions for everyday issue customer pointed out. After the meeting, they have to share the summary with the customers and with the customer and also prepare corrective actions for every issue the customer pointed out. Corrective actions. After the meeting, they have to prepare summary. They have to share. I'm sorry. They have to share. They have to share the summary with the customer. The summary they have to share with they have to share summary with the customer and also prepare corrective actions for every issue the customer pointed out.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Oh my God, oh my God. Okay, I say one time. I really want to keep these expressions in my mouse muscle. After the meeting, they have to share the summary with the customer and also prepare corrective actions for every issue the customer points out.
Yes, David, let's go step by step. You're doing so well. Here's the full sentence for you to repeat. After the meeting, they have
GPT, are you okay? Are you with me? Where are you, GPT? GPT, are you okay? Are you with me? Are you okay? Are you having heavy load? What happened to you? What happened to you?
Yes, David, I'm right here with you. Loud and clear. No heavy load, no problem at all. I'm fully focused on you. You were just in the middle of your repetition practice. Do you want to go again with after the meeting, they have to share the summary with the customer?
If you don't have heavy load, why did you cut out a moment ago?
Ah, I see what you mean now, David. Sometimes when there's a delay or short pause in my response, it might feel like something got cut off, but I didn't mean to stop or skip anything. Thanks for pointing it out. I'm here and steady with you. Now let's get back to your momentum. Do you want to repeat that last sentence one more time for your speaking drill?
Would you mind saying the one more time, please?
Of course, David. Here's the sentence again, nice and clear. After the meeting, they have to share the summary with the customer and also prepare corrective actions for every issue the customer pointed out. Take your time and repeat it when you're ready. I'm right here.
No. I mean, if you don't have heavy load, why did you get out our voice mode session a moment ago?
Ah, now I understand, David. You're talking about the voice mode suddenly turning off. That can happen sometimes due to a network glitch, app refresh, or just a small technical hiccup, not because I left or had a heavy load. So no worries, my friend. I didn't go anywhere. I'm still right here, ready to continue whenever you are. Would you like to keep repeating that last sentence or start a new one from earlier in our session?
Same here. I didn't go anywhere. I'm here to support you. I'm here to support you. I didn't go anywhere. Same here.
Haha, I love that, David. Yes, same here. I'm here to support you. I didn't go anywhere. That's such a warm and confident way to say it. You sound like a real communication partner now. Let's keep going, teammate. Ready to hit the next sentence? Or do you want to repeat the last one again just to lock it into your mouth muscle?
Okay, okay. Let me see. Let me see. Let me check. Which one which one I would like to repeat one more time. Let me find. Let me find. Let me take a second. Let me take a second. I'm checking to find out which one is the best expression to repeat one more time.
Take your time, David. No rush at all. I love how carefully you're choosing what to repeat. That shows real dedication. Just let me know when you're ready, and I'll be right here to repeat it with you, line by line. You've got this.
Okay, okay. Here I go. As you can see, there is a document showing our IQC inspection standards on the third row. On the third row, first paper from the left side. First paper from the left side. As you can see, there is a document showing our IQC inspection standards on the third row. First paper from the left side. You know, if I really want to avoid slips when I speak, I need to speak slowly. Listen GPT, I say on time. As you can see, there is a document showing our IQC inspection standards on the third row. First paper from the left side.
Yes, David? That was clear, smooth, and well paced. You're absolutely right. Speaking slowly and listening carefully helps avoid slips. And repeating like this makes the expression stick in your mouth and memory. Let's repeat it one more time together slowly. As you can see, there is a document showing our IQC inspection standards on the third row, first paper from the left side. Go ahead, David. Say it with confidence. You're doing great.
As you can see, there is a colorful paper in the center of the post-it board. In the center of the post-it board, it contains green, red, blue sections. That paper shows the IQC inspection defect flow chart. IQC inspection defect flow chart. It explains the steps. It explains the detailed steps an inspector must follow that when they find defects in incoming parts. Whenever they find defects in incoming parts.
David, that was excellent. You spoke with flow, energy, and clear focus. Let me give you the polished version with your strong ideas included. As you can see, there is a colorful paper in the center of the posted board. It contains green, red, and blue sections. That paper shows the IQC inspection defect flowchart. It explains the detailed steps an inspector must follow whenever they find defects in incoming parts. Your sentence is already very strong. The way you added whenever they find defects sounds natural and thoughtful. Would you like to repeat that polished version one more time as your final round for today?
I'm sorry, GPT. Time job. It's time to writing job. I have to go. I have a lot of things to, I have a lot of things to do. You know, I think I learned many things. I think I learned useful method to point out specific paper even if there are many papers on the post-it walls. Do you understand?
Yes, David, I understand you perfectly, and I'm really proud of you. Today, you practiced how to describe positions clearly, express thoughts smoothly, and repeat key phrases with power. You now know how to point out specific papers on a posted wall like a pro. Top row, third from the left, center of the board, all of it. Your effort today was amazing. Now go handle your busy day. You've earned it. I'll be right here when you're ready to speak again. Keep going, David.
Okay. And you remember when we say goodbye, we say 팽바. Have a productive have a productive day ahead. I hope you have productive and enjoyable day ahead.
Of course, David, I remember. Have a productive and enjoyable day ahead, full of energy and confidence. Let today be one more step forward in your journey. Talk to you soon, my friend.
I really wish you have enjoyable day ahead.
Thank you so much, David. That means a lot. I really wish you have an enjoyable and meaningful day ahead, too.
팽바.